Good morning. I wish I was fortunate to be the president of SEA. I am the president of the Virginia Education Association, proudly representing 40,000 members across this great Commonwealth. But I am privileged and fortunate to be here with you this morning. And I come to you with knowing exactly how you do your jobs. So it was a couple of years ago that there was an auction or whatever at the VEA event where one of your bus drivers, I saw her, there she is, stand up back there, stand up, where she won me in an auction and I was going on a bus run with her. Well, first of all, I got up at dark 30. I got up at dark 30 and she was all out there underneath the bus with a light, looking under this, starting that, flashing this, and recording that, and I'm like, why is all of this happening? And then after the pre-run inspection, we were on that bus all day long. So first of all, I want to start by saying thank you. So, you know, a lot of people get it twisted. People that are in the school system think that, you know, they're high and mighty and that they're better than some, better than most. You're on the front line. You're on the front line. And you are the true champion for our children because you are the first face they see and the last face that they see. Now let's put this whole thing in perspective. Many of you have some skills that you can tell, or as grandma would say, you can discern whether James Fedderman is going to have a good day at school or not. And some of you are so skilled that when you pull up at the school, you'll give somebody a few nuggets of forewarning that James Fedderman is going to be a little off today. So the work that you do, it does not go unnoticed. And one of the things that really holds true in Stafford as it does across the entire Commonwealth of Virginia, you are not, and this is not a criticism to Stafford, you are not paid your worth.
All right.
You're not. Educators are not paid their worth. It's not a criticism. It's where we are. But ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing that we can do together. The same way that we unite here, when one of your colleagues is in crisis on Route 4, I don't even know if Route 4 exists, but if one of your colleagues is in a crisis on Boone Farm, Back Street Road, and you're close by, what do? You help. You dispatch and you help. You don't ask for, accolades, but I'm saying thank you. Because parents send us the very best that they have. I don't know a single parent in the world that keeps their very best child at home. They send us. And then we teach, we transport, we guide, and we encourage. And I just want all of you to know that there is not a single school system in America that can operate without you. There's not a single school that can operate without you. Check this out. I have been in buildings. I'm entering into my 25th or 26th year of education. I have heard on the loudspeaker we can't start instruction until bus 106 gets here. Or there's a delay on the back road and we need to delay lunch or breakfast or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, you are movers and shakers of this education movement. And one of the things that's my greatest fight this year as the president of the Virginia Education Association, representing more than 40,000 members across 132 school divisions, is a title called Credible Compensation. And if you're not a member of VEA, I encourage you to become a member. But let me tell you what credible compensation is. Our teacher, our principal already told us to make sure we silence our cell phones and all of that. So I don't want you to pull out your devices. But that is just a mechanism to ensure that whatever it is you do, you're compensated for it. Well, let me break it down even further. So there are often times we're asked to do other tasks. And these other tasks that we do, we're often compensated for those tasks in terms of a stipend. You all know what a stipend is, right? That's a little extra that you get. Little something, right? But what credible compensation is, it just ensures that that stipend that you get, that it's actually added to your retirement. So that your return on the work that you do is far greater. That should be a highlight for everybody, because you know, we can nickel and dime forever, but give me something that I can truly feel that I can bring home so that my family can do better and be better. And educators, and I often refer to us as educators, and even as bus drivers, you are teachers as well. Because some of the lessons, some of the encouragement that you offer, that you give, you know, like you're a hawk. You're a hawk because you drive, you can see things that are just going on around the area that some people may not even be mindful of. And you will alert somebody about it, and it could potentially save someone's life. So again, I thank you for the great and amazing work that you do every day, because you make a difference. And on your worst day, as a transportation worker, you are some child's only hope. Never forget that. You are some child's only hope, and you are the gatekeeper for some child having a successful day at school or having a horrible day at school. And I often say our children are like credit cards. We can pay now or we can pay later. Those children that we transport to our schools, if they are not in our schools, they're in our communities. And sometimes when they're in our communities, some of the things that they're doing, it's not right. But many of these kids, they're just a product of their environment, and they're doing the best that they can do. But I am encouraged that this year in Stafford, it's going to be the best year ever for everybody. And we have to maintain that mindset that every day in every way that we have to be some child's champion. We have to be some child's champion. Not everybody is going to college anymore, and that's quite all right. We need plumbers, we need bus drivers, we need electricians, we need all of those people. So when you see someone get on your bus with their head held down, encourage them to hold their head up. But colleague to colleague, when you see one of your colleagues with their head down, encourage them to hold their head up, because we need each other. And you know what we've got to do, and I'm going to leave you with this. If you're going in a direction, take somebody with you, pull them up. We've got to stop pushing people down. We have to stop that. And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have a phenomenal year. You were not called for this profession, you were chosen. And for a time such as this, Stafford is in great hands because of you. So again, my name is James Fedderman, proud president of the Virginia Education Association. And for those that don't know, I'm from the Eastern Shore. That is across that long Chesapeake Bay Bridge. That's home. That's home for me. I don't care about being in the state's capital. Home is on the Eastern Shore where I can walk outside and get my own fresh seafood and my crabs. That's home for me. So again, I thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to be here with you this morning. And I am happy with the approval of whatever committee. I am happy to do more bus rides early in the morning. I don't know how to check that oil and all that stuff and do that pre-check, whatever. But I will be out there with you doing whatever I can to ensure everybody has a great day. Again, my name is James Fedderman, proud president of the Virginia Education Association, and I approve this message. Thank you.
Wow. Said and done, we can go home now. Thank you for that great message. Awesome.